Good morning, Pennsylvania, and happy 4th of July. Hope you all are enjoying your barbecues and your fireworks while I'm out here busting my ass in the most fucking boring state ever. No offense intended to the people of Pennsylvania. I know some of you guys are watching this, but your state is boring. It's really fucking flat. There are no views. I pretty much never get over 1,000 feet elevation. Everybody likes to bitch about the rocks, but to be honest, it's actually the most entertaining thing about this trail. I'm more than halfway through the state. I do think that some of the tougher sections are still coming up, but I'm kind of looking forward to the challenge. Another beautiful Pennsylvania view. Man, I can't wait to get back to the White Mountains. Alright, I'm sitting at the 1200, which also happens to be at a viewpoint. So 1200's exciting. I'm sure you guys are sick of the mile markers. I'm actually thinking that at this point we have less than 1,000 to go, so we should be counting down the miles instead of counting up. I wore my fucking sunglasses in there. Now I gotta go find them. Oh shit. Oh no. It's really cold. Got him! Oh. Alright, I just left the swimming hole. I am wet and disgusting right now, but it was totally worth it. I did retrieve my sunglasses. It was probably the coolest spot I've seen in Pennsylvania so far. So a good way to spend 4th of July. 3.5 more miles until I get to Rock N Sole Hostel. Alrighty, what's up? I'm at the Rock N Sole Hostel right now, and you might have noticed, change of clothes. It says, "I did not hit you, I high-fived your face." So these are my loaner clothes. Some of the hostels will give you like loaner clothes so you can wash all of your clothes instead of like wearing your rain gear or something when it's like 5 billion degrees, so I love that. Anyways, this place is great. It's really cute. The hostel, I haven't stayed at one in a while, but hostels are so awesome because they cater like directly to hikers and make everything really easy for you. So they picked me up off the trail this morning or this afternoon and brought me here. The hostel is like this really cute little setup in kind of their guest house garage area. So there's a bunch of bunks, and then there's a whole little kitchenette set up with kind of everything that you would need for the night. They cook you dinner and breakfast in the morning. They got all the little chalkboard signs to help you use the place, basically, so you don't need to ask them for every little thing. And then there's sort of like an outdoor living area, so you've got your outdoor like sink and outdoor shower, and then there is like a privy outdoor bathroom, which we all know I will not be using. And then there's some like Adirondack chairs and a fire ring like by a little creek, so it's so cute. I really like it here so far. My feet are kind of killing me after some of these rocks the last few days, so I'm looking forward to just a night off to relax my body, edit some videos, and then I will be jumping back on the trail tomorrow morning. So we'll see you then. Good morning. So change of plans, change of scenery. I'm still in Pennsylvania in whatever town this is, and I'm actually at urgent care right now. I haven't been feeling great the last week. I mean, normal stuff, tired, achy, headache. So I didn't think too much of it, but I was paying attention to it. And then last night I started getting like feverish symptoms and chills, and then I feel weird talking about this, but I was just like cold sweats all night. I didn't sleep at all, and I just was frozen and sweating and disgusting. So I don't feel very well. So I came to urgent care. I mean, I don't think I have Lyme disease, but better safe than sorry, I guess. So I just got testing done, blood tests and stuff. It's gonna take like 8 days for the results to come back, but they did put me on medication for it. So now I gotta try to figure out a shuttle situation to try to go get a prescription, and I think I'm gonna spend one more night here in this town, whatever this town is. So that puts me a day behind of where I was trying to be. I have plans for New York City and stuff, but whatever, it's gonna have to work itself out one way or another. Anyway, so today's probably gonna be kind of a boring video day. I'll maybe update you later and then resume tomorrow. See you then. Alright, so cut to the next morning. I am in another crappy motel in Charlottesville, Pennsylvania. Yesterday it was really rough. I was battling a fever all day, 101 degrees, and all last night, and just nauseous and no appetite and headache and the whole nine. So it was kind of scary. I don't know that I've ever felt this bad. So I started my medication, but it's 21 days of antibiotics, so I don't think it's really kicked in yet. I was taking ibuprofen yesterday, trying to keep my temperature down, and then last night I took a PM one, trying to get some sleep. So I managed to get a couple hours of sleep, I think, but I was still like insane, serious cold sweats all night. It was terrible. So I took a few showers in the middle of the night. Didn't get much sleep, but I did get a little bit. So anyways, I feel a tiny bit better this morning, but honestly, I just can't stand to sit in this motel room all day. So I have decided to try to hike on. Hopefully that's not a bad idea. I don't know. We'll see how I do. I'm getting picked up in like an hour to get a ride back to the trail. So I'll see you there. Alright, so I am a few miles in. I don't feel great, but I don't think I have a fever right now. I just feel really nauseous and tired and like achy. My shoulders are killing me, so it sucks carrying the pack, but whatever. But I do think that I made the right decision getting out on the trail this morning. So welcome to through hiking, where you kind of have to hike even when you really don't fucking want to. After 12.2 miles, this is the only sort of view I've had all day. Alright, many hours later, I'm feeling a bit better, and word on the trail is I'm coming up to a very tricky, steep descent right now down into Port Clinton, so we'll see. Alright, I've made it to the bottom. It was, I think, about 1,000 feet in 1 mile, and I'm not really sure what all the fuss was about. It was not that bad. I only fell on my ass one time. Somehow this seems like a contradiction. There's a vending machine in the middle of the fucking road. Alright, so I have made it to where I am calling home for the night. I did about 17.5 miles, and it took me about 11 hours. So that is definitely not my best time, but I'm still proud of myself for getting done what I did get done today. I really felt shitty this morning. I started to feel better a little bit later, and then I didn't have an appetite all day, but I finally just decided to try to eat a small something. I had like a chocolate covered graham cracker, and immediately after I felt so sick again. So the end of the day was not so pleasant either, but I am here. I am gonna get myself situated and call it a night. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It is a new day today. I'm feeling a little bit better. Not perfect, but definitely less nauseous. I had to force down some oatmeal this morning just to have something in my stomach. But so far so good. So I'm gonna try to do a bigger day today and make up some of the miles that I should have done yesterday. So beautiful weather. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm hanging out up at the Pinnacle, which is the most popular day hike on the AT in Pennsylvania, and now I kind of feel bad for talking shit about Pennsylvania because this is a pretty nice view. Absolutely not. Uh-oh, they move. Okay, so I've gotten to what I would say is the part of Pennsylvania that people start really complaining about in northern Pennsylvania with all the rocks, where it's just very tedious because you really have to pay attention to every single step. Okay, so I managed to pull out a 23.3 mile day today, so I guess I was feeling a bit better, even with the lack of food. All I had was that like oatmeal that I had to force down this morning, and I had one granola bar in the middle of the day, but I still just like didn't have an appetite. Anyways, I made it to the something B&B, which is also a restaurant, and I'm camped basically in their backyard because there was no real good camping options with water around here. I did also get a call from the doctor today, so I did get my test results back already, so I did test positive for Lyme. But on a positive note, it sounds like, you know, we caught it early and that hopefully after this round of medication, maybe I'll be in the clear. I'll have to get tested again once I'm done in 3 weeks with the medication. So, kind of sucks, but at the same time, it feels better knowing what's going on, and I'm physically feeling better each day anyways since I've been on the medication. So, that is that. There is the sort of news, and I'm gonna wrap up this video. It's a really freaking late time for me to be setting up camp. It's like 8 o'clock at night, but I got my tent set up and I'm trying to get my butt to bed. So I will see you on the next video. Bye.